It's Romania, and they take on Ukraine.
Well, it's vital that you don't have an off day in these group games. Consistency is key to progressing.
Off the post and back in play. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Wonderful chance. Oh, the post denied him. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, as the replay shows us, it's a decent first effort, but he's so quick to get onto the rebound. That's a good finish.
How can he take them on and beat them? I'll tell you what. That's not a bad ball. And still danger here. Artem Dovbik. And in with a real chance. Well, a chip. Natural break before administering the caution. Able to skip past his man. Oh, to level the match. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Oh, fancy footwork. And whipped into the box. Man. Well. Artem Dovbik. Using his body to good effect. The first half here comes to an end. Zinchenko, and he read it really well. And he's made headway. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Surely! Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
It was going to take an audacious... Must take the lead here. Brilliant save. Alexander Timchik. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Will he finish? And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. This could square the game. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, and goes for goal. Well, I must say, this looks promising. And in with a real chance. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
And into the last 15 minutes of action. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Well, far too... No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Zinchenko. On the ball, Taras Stepanenko. Timchik. And the final whistle. It's a victory for Romania. A most...
There was...
It's Belgium versus Romania.
Well, it's quite simple. If they play well, take their chances and win the game.
And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to post...
Oh, he's in behind them here, Derek.
A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Teammates available. Opportunity. My goodness, that save. Fully stripped. And a textbook interception. Counter-attacking chance. And he's hit it with authority. Teat. Belgium being afforded too much space. Can he take the chance? Well, you have to marvel at the technique, but no end result for him.
Well, he did almost everything right there. Good skill, great contact, but not quite the accuracy.
Trying to open them up, and he's in the clear. Well, sadly for him. Passing it accurately. And he's in. And what a... Oh, the penalty's been given, and it's not what they had in mind. It's falling apart for them. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
And a chance for 2-0. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. He's going forward well here. Corner kick award. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Oh, what an opportunity. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Artur Teat.
Well, here it is again, and I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. And Stuart and I will be with you for this game coming up.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just...
Corner situation. Not the best clearance. Well, nothing untoward happened. Real chance. It might be. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him, and he's having a field day.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it...
Man. Running room in the wide position. And a really good diving stop. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Kevin De Bruyne on the move. He's just got to continue his run. Well, that wasn't right here on EA TV.
Oh, Derek, this is a big moment here.
And the keeper there to deal with it. And over it comes. Oh, splendid header. But well, he's got past his man. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, fine stop. Well, they've decided to make a change. Now sending it in. Really meat and drink to... And players waiting in the centre. Marine. And...
Ability. But when they've got it there, the finishing just hasn't been good enough. And that's been their problem.
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
And return to Trossard. Chance here. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Stancio. He has teammates around him. Can they forge ahead? No! And all. That's useful play. The cut back. Able to get his body in the way. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good...
Progression to the round of 16 here at the Euros is on offer. It's Slovakia versus Romania. It's still alive.
Well, so close to seeing an early goal here. It's a great save, you have to say.
Good-looking sequence. It's got to be. And he smacks it against the crossbar.
Well, I thought that was in, Derek. He struck it so sweetly. Plenty of power. Can't come much closer than that.
Well, just to reiterate, it's all on the line for the visitors. Last game in the group stage for them, Stuart. Can they stamp the... And do they mean business on this occasion? Can't miss, surely! And the keeper more than... And space to cross it. Cutting the ball back. Good work from Romania. Might be a chance here. Oh, that is a super save. Well, he had it on target. Speculative effort here. Plenty of support here. Well, a long... It's Marine. And he takes it on. Good technique displayed. Big chance. Still possibilities. Applying pressure here, not giving their opponents time to think or get out of their own half. This looks more than decent. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And he has options available. In with a chance. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead. And now they can celebrate.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
He's in behind. Well, it really looked as though that was... And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Slovenia doing well to regain possession. Takes aim on the goalkeeper. Good-looking sequence. Plays it back. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, but I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with 2 players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
With the scoreline standing at 2-0. Opportunity it is. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Able to skip past his man. He takes aim. And the keeper making sure that was Bojanik. Decent looking pass. Takes it on for the knockout stages.
Well, they've played well today, haven't they? It's been a tough group, but they've certainly delivered when it mattered most.
And the goal won't stand. Offside the decision.
Well, that was always going to...
Trying to really get at the opposition here. Real chance. Terrific block. Well, there was impending danger. Must be! What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay. What a superb volley this is. He strikes it so cleanly and he times it perfectly.
The high press was on. And on to Kutska. Showing a lot of guile there. Oh, cheeky, you might say. Well, a lovely chip, and it had a chance.
Well, it's a really good effort, but he just can't get it underneath the crossbar.
And the referee brings this match to an end. Romania victorious. That's the big headline, Stuart.
Well, Derek.
It's Poland versus Romania.
Yeah, we're now at the business end of the tournament, Derek, and both these teams deserve to be...
Lewandowski. Well, the conclusion, he's missed the opportunity. Focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's playing with great confidence at the moment. 3 goals and...
It has to be! Oh, he's missed the chance to open the scoring.
Well, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss.
And there's the feed into the box. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game, just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and Lewandowski's finish was excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never good.
Coman. Plenty of options. Oh, big chance! Keeper did his job to begin with. And second time around, he scores! But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Oh, breezing past him. That is tackling of the highest order. Free kick awarded then by the referee. And never in any doubt. How about the cross? Under no real pressure, he has thinking time. Fancies a pop from here. Oh, that's a really good run. Can they forge ahead? No, chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Marine. Good-looking sequence. Oh, he saved it well. Oh, good vision. Lewandowski's managed to get in behind. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. So, the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And he's broken free. And the goalkeeper... Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Lewandowski. Świderski. Oh, great attacking play. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. And the penalty is given. The referee right on the spot. And now a chance for them to take the lead here. This to see them take the lead once again. And the keeper denies them from the spot. Can he give them the lead? Oh, it's a goal! And certainly a deflection off the defender into the back of the net.
Well, here's the replay, and there's an obvious deflection. Certainly enough to beat the keeper. He got a bit lucky there.
Space on the flank. Teammates in the middle. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And what a great finish it is. Struck with power and accuracy, certainly no stopping that.
Denis Draguš. A real opening now. It's a fierce effort. Well, the shot looked... It has to be. Defending of the highest class to stop him. Could reduce the deficit. Ball is loose. And Poland regaining possession. Robert Lewandowski with an incisive pass. Well, I think he'll be a bit cross with himself. He's got to score! Well, not so fast. The referee says penalty, and maybe a late glimmer of hope for them. And on the back of that decision, now it's a caution.
Well, it's a tight call, but in the end, I think he's got it right. A penalty and a yellow card.
Well, they really need this. And there it is! Perfectly executed!
Well, here we can see it again, and he's done well to read the intentions, but just can't get a touch on it as it sails over him. So close to being a fantastic stop.
Perfect challenge. This looks promising. This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
And can they exploit the space out wide? And still a chance. Able to get his body in the way. Chance still on. And second time around, he scores! But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
And there goes the final whistle. Romania will be progressing.
Come on.
Expert analysis is Stuart Robson. I'll tell you what, tension levels are high indeed. It's Serbia versus Romania. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Oh, might be. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
Dragush. He must finish! And I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? That's a nice looking ball. Well, it was... And he's through here. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Now a decent position. And he takes on the shots. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Can they convert? And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
This is looking threatening. Oh, good-looking run. Well, they would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. It's gone in! And, well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Coman. Opportunity. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Now can they counter clinically? Has eyes for goal! Dragush. And on to Stanciu. Oh, super piece of play. And he might be through here. He can't hold on to it. That is that for the first half here. Nikolai Stanciu. In with a chance. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? And a red card it is. Denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, as soon as he made the tackle, he knew the outcome. That's an easy decision for the referee.
Well, he had it on target, but it was... And over comes the corner. Oh, a really good header. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. He's got to score! And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Over it comes. No-nonsense piece of defending. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Oh, a smart stop. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. There's the cut back. That is how to keep it out of the net. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. This looks promising. Real chance. Very effective pass. Can he do it? Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Real chance. And pushed away to safety. Razvan Marin. Just the challenge that was required. And it's all over. And Romania have made it through to the last four here at the Euros. Sitting next to me with microphone in hand is Stuart Robson. Excitement levels are off the charts, it must be said. It's got to be!
A team, a solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final. A huge moment. Extraordinary scenes.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
And the save made for Germany using width to good effect here. Oh, great block. It's wholehearted defending, and the concession of a corner here. And short it is. Cuts it back. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Asking a lot. Good example of pressing without the ball. Chance and a goal! They've extended the lead. Well, plenty of time remaining. This is far from over, but they're well on course for a place in the final.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Multe. An attack full of promise. Now, who can he pick out? There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Prepared to take on the shot. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Can he put it away? Still alive. It's on the flank. And the cross into the middle. And they deal with the threat this time. And well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Real chance. Well, hit with power and almost the right precision. Decent position for Germany to be in. And this to level it. Decent enough idea. Shame. Crossing opportunity. It's got to be. And denied by the post. And he might be through here. Surely. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. The fans are shouting shoot and keeping it out. Over it comes. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Oh, might be. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Oh, what an opportunity. And the goal was staring him in the face, but he couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, that would have extended their lead. What a golden opportunity that was.
Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Opportunity here. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. And hit with ferocity. Able to skip past his man. Looking for someone to play to. The crossbar got in the way. In it goes. But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Really good build-up, but no end product. And having a go! Oh, the crossbar is... Dragush. And given acres of space to attack here. Real chance. And it's in! A two-goal cushion. And just look at these fans. They now believe that a trip to the final is theirs.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
And he's in. Not finished yet. Not quite yet. Still excitement left in the game.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Excellent strike! And a really smart stop, an important one to keep them in with a chance.
Well, that probably would have been it. That's such a vital save from the keeper.
Well, not cleared away completely. Thwarting him. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Now sending it in. Corner once more. Well, I take my hat off to him because that was superb defending. And the referee's whistle, and everyone loves an underdog story, and this certainly falls in that. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, I'm really excited by these two teams.
Can he put it in? Oh, good save.
Well, at the moment, Derek, every time a chance comes his way, he finishes brilliantly. He looks a real threat, whether he's running with the ball or running behind defenders to get on the end of through balls. He's going to score again today, I'm sure of it.
Good work from Romania to win the ball back. Can he put them in front? The opening goal in the final. And how important could that be as a direction pointer?
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
Room now out on the wing. Could be. Has to score. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
Managed to get it out of there. This looks more than decent. Couldn't quite hang on. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, he stopped it. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. crossed into the penalty area. Oh, magnificent save! Can he convert? He got a good palm on it. It has to be a free kick. And so it is, the first half story. Could be. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Win the ball. Marine. Quite possibly a yellow card as the... Well, that's the way to get yourself off free kick duty, I think. Moving forward effectively. Oh, might be. Well, it might still work out for them. Will he? Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Rodriguez. And now it's with Embolo. Oh! And a chance for him on the flank. Was always likely to be the goal. Oh, managing to beat him. Xhaka. Couldn't quite hang on. Good-looking sequence. The fans want to see a shot. Keeper getting the touch. He's blocked it. Now sending it in. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Five minutes left for play, and all pretty decisive. Can he find the net? And just over the bar. Really good effort. Looks promising. Cuts it back. Could be. Can they stop it going in? Well, it takes... Can he finish this? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And there goes the final whistle. Say hello to the Euro 20...